My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I woke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmosphere sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support status can only function for 30 more days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Hello everybody, welcome! It is I, Mathwiz6. Great way to start off Season 2. It is I, Mathwiz86. Welcome to Season 2 of my channel, where I hope to do much better with recording and scheduling and all that. By actually recording at a good time. Because I have a 4-day weekend. Yay, school. We're going to be starting off with the prequel to my favorite game of all time, Pikmin! Also, do know I don't have many games to choose from. So, do note that. But yes, we are going to be playing Pikmin to start off. Which is really good, considering this, if everything goes well, this should come up in March, which is spring. Yay! Anyway, if you could not tell already by the free movement of my Wiimote, this is the Wii version of the game. I do have both versions, the GameCube game, which this first came out on, and the Wii version. So the Wii version has a couple of differences. For one, a couple of textures are higher resolution. Your cursor right here can go much farther than it normally would in the GameCube version, because more free roam. That's about it. Now, I think I just almost pulled off something. Before we actually get started, I want to show off a cool little glitch. If you leave Olimar standing, he'll do some idle animations. But if you move while he's doing one, he kind of gets stuck. It's kind of funny, especially when he's doing like stretches and stuff. Do another one. Do another one. Ollie. Olimar. 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 Would you like to animate? Alright, he doesn't want to animate. Alright, so we'll be getting to the controls in a second, but for now, we want to head over here. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. So while we're waiting for that to sprout, if you hit A, you can punch things and destroy plants. Olimar, destroyer of plants. And it seems that the sprout has sprouted. Graphing the slope on the graph, only one person will get that. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil, and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light, and sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Press A! Well, hi there. Extraordinary! When I put the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Pikmin has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pikmin brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A and then throw it in the direction I point, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C, and pressing down will point at as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints, and this is how you do all the cameras. I must survive. I must familiarize myself with these controls in my surroundings. So this is the Pikmin. There are different types of Pikmin. We'll get into those later. This is a red Pikmin. Pressing left and right on the D-pad will allow you to look at different viewpoints, close up, medium, and far away. Pressing up as you do either an overhead or side. I personally like doing side medium. C disperses your Pikmin. B is a whistle, which calls back your Pikmin. And you see it can go really far. What? I have never had this happen before. Apparently, if you do nothing with your Pikmin, it will tell you to do stuff with your Pikmin. Okay then. Don't be so rude, I'm showing off controls. So, as you can see, our cursor has two little sections. And it's most notable when I do that. So, the big ring is basically where my pointer is currently pointing. I can slope on the graph. And that shows just how far I can, like, look. However, the little thing in the middle, these little four things, shows how far I can throw a Pikmin. So, for example, even though I have my cursor all the way over here, hitting A, the Pikmin will land right there. And just call it that to the side. A, when you have no Pikmin around you, is the punch. If you have a Pikmin ready, you can hold A and carry it with you. Which is really nice. What else am I missing? Oh yeah, down does this little thing. You can basically move your Pikmin to like a certain object, like this. Go! God. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. You can also do the exact same thing by throwing a Pikmin to an object. So these are pellets. As you can see, it has a 1 on it. However, you can see that the pellet is red, and so is the onion. And I got 2. If the pellet matches the color of your onion, you will get more Pikmin. So for example here, I get 2 Pikmin instead of 1. If you rapidly tap A, when there are multiple Pikmin sprouts, you will automatically go into those Pikmin. Now we have 5 Pikmin here. I'm just gonna hit that. Depending on how many Pikmin carry a certain thing, also is how fast it will go. For example, this thing, the Pellet Posy, only needs 1 Pikmin to carry it. However, I can put 2 on it. Each item has a certain minimum and maximum, so for example, this one needs 2. This one can have 2 on it, it'll go much faster. This one needs 5 Pikmin on it. I see we only have 3, so it won't go anywhere. If I stay far away enough, they will immediately go into their, auto animation. I can instantly call them back. If I stay too close, they will just come back to me, but they'll go through the entire animation of watching the seed go up and stuff. Alright, so after this, so that 5 pellet will give me 7. So that should give me 14. Which means we're going to be dealing with this box right here. As you can see, it has number 10 on it. We're going to need 10 Pikmin to move this item. Of course, we can tell, because it will tell us. You guys get over there. Just a small trick where Almar will throw a bit faster, just a bit faster when you're moving around. Whoops. We'll get into that menu later. That's where different at. Now just rapidly mash A. Why do I only have 12? Oh, right, there's another one. I know where it is, too. Did that only give me 5? Guess that one only gave me 5. Okay, well, I guess for 5 pellet, then, if you send it to the wrong color onion, you get less Pikmins. Future Craig, show me if I'm right or wrong. Okay, there's one last one right here. Also, Pikmin are not susceptible to fall damage. They're perfect. And here is Olimar. Speaking of that, I should probably show off that. Once I actually get on the floor. Alright, so, right here is Captain Olim's interface. This shows his health, which you can replenish, eventually, by standing in front of your dolphin, which is the ship that you crash on. This is the current Pikmin you have selected, this is the number that you have in your baton, this is your number out in the field, and this is the number you have in total. And that includes all Pikmin. So let's just put these guys. camera. Yeah, see, I threw a lot faster than that. I love how they're pushing it even though more Pikmin were not landed yet. Speaking of that, I'm going to show off another little oddity I've noticed in this level. So as you know, there were multiple different ship parts that we lost. In fact, if I open up our menu, you can see that we have 0 out of 30 ship parts. Now, this is the first ship part that you should get in the game, the engine. However, you go up here, I don't know if this is on GameCube version or not, and we can just skip that cutscene for now, but we are going to actually have to watch it. Go over here, you can see that there's a clam pearl here. I forget its name for now. I'll tell you when we get to it. But as you can see, it has its ship part. Normally, there are 3 clams here. The only one that's loaded, though, is the one that has the ship part, and I have no idea why that is. Because it's impossible to get over there. Why are you guys banging your head on the wall? I did not tell you to bang your head on the wall. Get back here. Yeah, I have no idea why that's rendered already. Because there's no way to get there. And these Pikmin will drown if they go in the water. So, I have no idea why only that one is loaded. Now let's just grab these. Right, and the rest of you deal with this. Where's the 10th Pikmin? Hey, get back in there. Don't quit. There. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Low polygon counts. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important part of my damaged craft. Fate has filed upon me, but how will I get back to the dolphin? Hey. 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 I haven't come up with a name. Not that many. I haven't come up with a name for you yet. I will eventually. You, come with me. Slavery! Okay, fine, all 3. We need 20 Pikmin to do this. So you guys come back. I'm gonna come up with a name for one of these Pikmin. I haven't decided yet. I actually had a couple names. I can't remember them right now. And, by the end of the day, thank you all for telling us the obvious. You should have 25 Pikmin. Okay, yeah, the rest just haven't grown yet. Wait, no. One of the pellets got lost. This will only give me the 23. That's odd. Hey, wait, hang on. Hang on. We missed a pellet. Ah, there it is. We have max at 25 Pikmin today. Let's just grab you real quick. Also, only 2 Pikmin carry that, no more. Actually, this is gonna take a while for them to carry, so we'll just put the rest of them on here. This is why I really like Pikmin. It adds time and strategy and battle and all that stuff really well. You can see there's no time limit, but after day 1 there will be a time limit. This is just kind of your intro day. Right? I see they still going through the entire animation before I can call them back. Let's put you guys over here. Get on it! Thank you. There we go. Now we have all Pikmin we can get. Now if I can also show off something. You can very clearly see that Olimar standing right here, right? Suddenly he is no longer there. Now watch this. Now that we have the engine, suddenly everything starts fixing itself. If only that was the thing for real cars. And Olimar just appears like from nowhere. Actually, I think from that angle he appears from that little like piece of wood. I don't get it. Also, I forgot to read that. Whatever. So this is the end of the day. Pikmin are going back into their onion. we head back to our ship. And they are taking off with us. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hakate. And now the show's life support system will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I will name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Yeah, 29 parts to 29 days. That's one day. That's one part per day. What are you complaining about, Almar? Although there is actually a bad ending to this game. Now we have a new area, the Forest of Hope. I see there are two parts in this area, the ones in that clan pearl, but we can't get that yet. So there's really no reason to go back to the impact site. So next time, on Pikmin 1, we will be heading to the Forest of Hope. That's why I love this issue. You actually just make the rocket suddenly spaz out everywhere. Where it's not supposed to be. Yay. Alright, see you guys next time. I'm hungry. We don't have carrots, do we?